Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. This time we're going to be looking at Roseanne Barr, and, well, she's back in the spotlight.
She is.
But this time it's with a pro-Trump rap video.
Yeah.
That's gotten some attention.
Quite a bit.
We're looking at an article from the Express Tribune,
Okay.
which is a Pakistani news outlet.
Interesting.
So we're getting like a global perspective on this.
I like that.
We're going to be talking about the video itself,
Sure.
what people think about it, and I guess what this means for her career after she was pretty publicly canceled back in 2018.
Yeah, this is not your typical career reinvention story.
No.
This is, I think there's something more calculated going on here, especially with
Yeah.
the political
Yeah.
kind of themes in the music video.
So for anyone who needs a refresher, Roseanne Barr was the star of the sitcom Roseanne,
Right.
and that got rebooted in 2018.
Yep.
And then that same year, she posted a tweet about Valerie Jarrett,
Mhm.
who was an advisor to President Obama, and that was widely condemned as racist.
And the backlash was severe. Yeah. ABC canceled the show
immediately.
within hours.
Yeah.
And that really signaled the power of cancel culture.
Yeah.
Where people can face serious consequences for things that they say or do that are considered offensive.
Yeah, and it was a big deal because, like,
Huge show.
her show was massive.
Yeah.
And for ABC to basically say, like, no, we're not okay with this.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, they even continued the show without her.
They did as the Connors.
Right, they just wrote her off the show completely.
Yeah, so it was like a real,
Powerful.
yeah, example of how public opinion can change like that.
Mm-hmm.
So fast forward to 2025.
We are.
Here we are, Roseanne's back.
Yeah.
But in this kind of new way.
Yeah.
The video is called Daddy's Home.
Okay.
And she's got this look in it, blonde box braids, gold chains, sunglasses. It's like,
It's a statement.
yeah, it's a look. It's like she's making a statement before she even says anything.
Exactly. And then you bring in those Magier themes.
Yeah.
That imagery really aligns her with a particular audience.
For sure. And the lyrics are, I mean, they're just as provocative as the look.
Yeah. Let's hear some of these lyrics.
She's got lines like, "We won you mad, it's done too bad."
Oh.
And they try to cancel me and say I'm a racist. I got a mean hook. They can't get me with that jam.
I mean, she's not mincing words.
No,
What do you think's going on with this language?
I don't know. Is this just like,
Is she
I-
trying to reclaim control of her narrative?
yeah,
Or is this all just
to get attention?
to get attention, to stay relevant?
Yeah, and then there's this line that I feel like everyone's been talking about.
Okay.
She says, "Screw Eminem, I'm Roseanne."
Whoa. Taking on Slim Shady.
I know.
Why do you think she would?
I don't know.
What could that possibly do for her?
I don't know. Is she trying to, like, get his fan base to listen to her music?
Maybe she wants a response from him?
Maybe.
I mean, it feels like she's saying, I'm not afraid of anyone.
Yeah.
I'll take you all on.
Yeah.
The biggest names in the game.
Yeah. It's interesting because, since that whole cancellation in 2018, she's really been aligning herself with conservative figures,
Yeah.
and saying some pretty controversial stuff, like stuff about the Holocaust.
Yeah.
What do you think is behind this change?
It's definitely a big change from where she was
Yeah.
in her career before. And it makes you think she's trying to reach a different audience.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why she chose to work with Tom MacDonald.
Who's that?
He's a Canadian rapper,
Okay.
also known for his pretty provocative lyrics.
So she's not shying away from controversy at all.
Not one bit.
But what about, like, the reaction to the video itself?
How are people responding to Daddy's Home?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty dividing.
As you'd expect, I guess.
As you'd expect.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are criticizing the message and the tone,
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
And others are praising her for what they see as her, like,
Her standing up for herself.
her being unapologetic,
Yeah.
her standing up for what she believes in. It's like she's really touched a nerve here.
Yeah.
This whole debate
Yeah.
about free speech and political ideologies,
For sure.
what we can even talk about.
Yeah. The Express Tribune article actually points out this one lyric. "This granny's going bad."
This granny's going bad, huh?
What do you think that says about her mindset?
I don't know. I mean, is it a joke about ageism?
Baby?
Is she just saying, hey, I'm going to do whatever I want?
Right.
Or is this her way of, like, taking back control of how people see her?
Mm-hmm.
Could be all those things.
Yeah, she's definitely going for shock value.
Oh, yeah.
And it's working. People are talking about it.
Definitely.
But is this gonna last?
I don't know.
I mean, do we care this much about
outrage
and scandal that we're gonna keep giving her attention?
Yeah. Are we all contributing to this?
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, And is that what we're all doing? Just looking for the next
scandal.
Yeah, the next controversy.
Yes.
And then, are we the ones rewarding people for this kind of behavior by giving them that attention?
It feels like she's using it, though.
Totally.
Like she's weaponizing the controversy to, come back.
You're right. And it brings up this whole idea of cancel culture.
Right.
And, is it even real?
Yeah.
Can you actually be canceled?
Because we see some people having their careers ruined, but then you see, Roseanne.
Yeah.
She definitely took a hit back in 2018.
Yeah.
But she's still around.
She's still here.
She's still finding ways to be talked about.
And it's working.
Yeah.
I mean, look, she's in the headlines.
Yeah.
People are debating about her.
Yeah.
Whether they love her or hate her, they're talking about her.
Mm-hmm.
She's figured out how to get attention.
Yeah.
Even if people don't like what she's doing.
But is that gonna last?
I don't know. Is this something she can keep doing?
Yeah.
Will people get tired of the drama?
Yeah.
I mean, is she trying to make a comeback?
Right.
Or is this just about her saying what she wants to say, getting her voice out there?
And then that makes me think about all of us.
Right,
are we part of the problem?
Yeah, or we just...
By giving this attention,
Yeah,
are we contributing to this whole cycle?
exactly.
The article actually mentions that this video, it's not just being talked about here.
Oh, really?
It's being covered all over the world. So it's cancel culture, this whole thing.
It's global.
It's a global thing.
Yeah, social media has made everything international.
Yeah. What might have just been an American thing is now news everywhere.
Especially when it's someone as famous as Roseanne Barr.
Yeah. And I think it shows that cancel culture, it's not this one thing.
Right, it's not the same everywhere.
Yeah, it's different in different places.
It has a different impact depending on where you are.
Right.
What might be a huge deal in one place
Yeah.
might not even be a thing somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to think about, who has the power in these situations?
Yeah.
A lot of times the people being canceled
Yeah.
are the ones who don't have the resources to fight back.
So what does all this mean for Roseanne?
I don't know, is this rap video just...
A one-time thing?
Yeah, or is she trying to...
Make a comeback?
Yeah, a real comeback.
I mean, she's not going away quietly.
That's right.
Making sure everyone knows she's back.
On her own terms.
Yeah, but will she face more consequences?
Who knows?
For this video.
It depends on how people react.
Yeah.
What the big people in Hollywood think.
Yeah.
What the political climate is like.
Right.
Things change so fast these days.
I know, it's crazy.
It's impossible to know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing with fame and being in the public eye, it's
wild.
Yeah, the rules are always changing.
Yeah.
What might have ruined your career a few years ago could be what makes you popular now.
It's bizarre.
It really is.
It's a strange time to be alive.
It is, but it's fascinating
Yeah, it is.
to see how all this plays out.
But let's bring this back to our listeners for a second.
Okay.
What should they be thinking about after listening to all this about Roseanne Barr?
Yeah, what are the bigger questions here?
Yeah, about this whole thing with online culture. Yeah, it really makes you think, where's the line?
Right.
Is there a point where you just can't come back from something?
Yeah, or can anyone be forgiven no matter what they do?
I mean, people have been debating that forever.
Yeah, long before the internet.
Right.
But social media, it's just made everything so much faster.
So much more intense.
Yeah, your reputation can be gone overnight.
It's crazy. And this whole thing with Roseanne, it makes you wonder about,
Redemption.
yeah, can someone really change?
Can you earn back people's trust after you've messed up?
Especially when it's so public.
Yeah, I mean, some people think you can never come back from certain things.
Right.
But others believe people can change.
Yeah, it probably depends on what you did,
Right.
how sincere you are about apologizing, and if you're actually trying to make things right.
Yeah, I thought the Express Tribune article made a good point.
What's that?
They said that maybe this video, it's not just about getting attention.
Okay.
Maybe it's like a commentary on society.
Okay.
It's reflecting how a lot of people are feeling.
Anxious and frustrated.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, art usually reflects the times.
Yeah.
And maybe Roseanne's video is showing us
What's going on?
some of the unrest that's out there.
And the fact that it's through humor, that's interesting too.
It is, because sometimes humor, even when it's offensive, can be a way to talk about serious stuff.
Yeah.
It can make us think about things we might not want to.
And I mean, Roseanne, she's always been pushing buttons.
Oh yeah. She's never been afraid to say what she thinks.
Whether you agree with her or not.
Exactly. And you got to respect that a little.
Yeah.
That she's willing to stand up for what she believes in.
Even if it means people are going to come after her.
Exactly.
So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with her.
Right.
It's kind of scary, but also exciting to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, it's a story with a lot of twists and turns.
And no easy answers.
Definitely not.
Well, we hope this deep dive gave you all something to think about.
Yeah.
This whole situation with Roseanne Barr, it really makes you think about cancel culture and redemption and how we deal with controversy online.
And how it all connects to what's going on in the world.
Yes, sir.
So keep exploring these ideas
Yeah.
and come to your own conclusions.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
See you next time.